Later, remind me to go through the 12th and the 14th of next week's face-to-face, because there are still some not coming in here, so I don't want to do halfway go to that side, okay? I need to know your attendance by today, tonight, if possible, because I need to prepare a lot of things. I hope you understand. Okay, let's go through the lesson today. As we know, we are on the second week of the second lessons for this sustainability and climate change. Okay, Karim, I'm not sure last week didn't turn out, right? So this month we are talking about sustainability and climate change. Why is it so important? Being a newspaper reporter, so you're going to report the articles that you're going to have. I think last week I told you all to get some of the article, right? And represent the articles and talk about the articles and in 80 to 120 words. And if possible, use the article like a way to do your this listening not listening comprehension, videos, those videos. Those like those paper 4, right? Yeah, paper 4. Okay, like your oral presentation. Now you all are having a visual, right? Watching a video. Then after the video, they'll ask you, what is this video talking about? What do you think about this video and things like that? So questions. So I'm training you that particular format. Okay. So this is the last week. Those who have chosen. So I'm not sure about you, Karim. Okay, maybe you are here. So which one will you choose? So please select one that you think is the greatest impact to Mother Earth. Okay. So 2 of them choose pollutions. I'm not sure Giovanna is going to continue or not. Maybe I'm not sure. So far it's not turning up. And the rest of them choose this one. Jiaxing choose capitalism, which is quite true. If you hear his explanations. All right, Yaya choose war. What about you, Karim? Which one will you choose? Which one do you think has the greatest impact to Mother's nature or Mother Earth? Back to you, Karim. I can't use. Huh?
I think pollution.
Pollution. Oh, pollution. Okay, thank you. So what you got to do is that you need to write. Give me a minute now. Oh, this I can't help it. Somebody send a notes. What you say? Did you know that one of the leading causes of brain cancers is having a brain? Thanks, bro. Obviously, right? Very funny of you. Today you okay now? You look at the Joycelyn or Jaslyn Chia, who give a very bad comment. If you're watching TikTok, you know, right? She's recently making a laughing stock of herself, saying about Singapore and Malaysia, talking about the missing MH370, scolding Malaysian people, saying Malaysians is useless. Wow, I tell you seriously, you know about that, not you?
You know, and I appreciate the government had to say an apology to try cover her up, right, or something like that.
Hi, how share? I miss you so much, brother. You know, I'll tell you, I'm so sorry to stop here for a while because when I read that particular things, I feel very offended. Seriously, I feel very offended. If Singapore and Malaysia were to go to war because of the comments, I wouldn't want to fire a single bullet at Malaysia. Seriously. Not because you're Malaysian, I'll tell you. I feel that very sad, no, that she said this kind of comments. She say, you know, your countries are useless, no Wi-Fi, developing, F the Malaysians, you know, the missing aeroplane, all these things. You know, my mom was watching the documentary of MH370. She still feel very sad and sometimes she will tears. And I also feel very sad for those people. Until today, they cannot find the missing planes. You know how disheartening and sad for these people. Oh, seriously, yeah. You can joke anything, but I mean seriously. And then please don't create all this unnecessary, you know. No wonder she's now all the way in US. If you go and watch this, guys, you might think, nothing. No, you're wrong, no. Because this will reflect on the social studies and also your future in terms of relationship with Malaysia. You never know. And all these comments, when you put anything in the Facebook, in the TikTok, please be careful. And it is not only defaming for both countries. It affects the relationship as well. It's really horrible. No wonder I heard she's a field lawyer and all the way to US. Only the whites will enjoy this kind of jokes, discriminating the Asians. Seriously. So I'm not against the whites, seriously, right? But by putting us as a laughing stock like that, like Singapore and Malaysia, all these things, it's really ridiculous. I cannot take it. I have relatives In fact, 1/3 of my relatives stay in Malaysia. I have Malaysian student like you, can you correct? Consider yourself. So it's very and how can you say Malaysia's developing undeveloped? Do you know Malaysia has developed a lot of leaders and top-notch people? Okay, Portuguese and all the good peoples to come to Singapore and to the world to work. Sorry, this is recording. I cannot say the F word to that person. Maybe you all can watch my TikTok later on. Okay, then I will do it to that person because the whole afternoon I've been watching the TikTok until I get very fed up with it. Seriously. No, anyway, thanks to you, Ke-Ying, you're talking about pollution, right? That caused it. I'm sad to say it is true that this is one of the reasons that caused the Mother Earth impact. So later you have to tell me your reason, if you can type it out, okay? So that is one of your homework. So let's go. Yeah, what you say last week, after I do a Google, 我 check 一下真的嘞，你讲的没有错嘞。In fact, I want to take back all the way to 三国演义 and all the way to 秦始皇 Actually, they are the ones started more or less like a impact to the Mother Earth, or even to other type wars, not like 三国演义 or even the Qin Shi Huang. We are talking about other wars. Okay, the Napoleon War, the American War, or the Tribes War, or whatever war. Yeah, right. Right, because I think it's true that cause it. Then of course, Hanling argue no, it's about technology that creates. Now you see 如果真的呢，你说这句话很对的，杨业。如果没有人要打战争的话，谁会去 invent technology 去杀人，对吗？ Agree 了。If I don't hate you, I don't bother to design the kind of weapon, mass destruction to destroy, to eradicate the other race. 你说的很有道理。So I like this type of very healthy arguments. Okay, like in my lesson, no racist, no sexist, okay, no anti-LGBT, please, okay. We respect every human race here, okay. Seriously, no attack person. You want to joke unless I just now Ke-Ying. Sorry, I just say I don't like you. I want to see your sis. No, I'm just kidding. Because I think your sis has started to improving, so it will be good to continue on that. All right, so let's go on to this one. Jiaxing is not in yet. I have students asking me how Uncle Raymond, who is coming for my face-to-face, who is coming, I want to tag along. I feel very funny if I'm alone. Oh my goodness sake, please, can you guys, not you, not you, I'm just recording, so it's live in case other class listening. Hey, please, you care whether who is coming or not. You just care yourself to come in, correct? Now, whether your friend coming or not, we cannot stop it. You don't live your life for your friends. But if you are BFF forever, then you want together, then you arrange. If not, sometimes you cannot want. Not everything. 不要跟我讲你的好朋友明年结婚，你一定要明年结婚的吗？明年他要生孩子，你一定要生孩子的吗？ Correct now. You must have your own. Correct now. 浩轩 you agree? Okay, 不要跟我讲我明年要学 basketball 打 basketball， 你一定要跟他的嘛，对不对？like DSA, correct, same thing, right? So it's all your own 嘛。How can you say don't know, 浩轩？ You got a lot of things to say 嘞。雅叶对吗？你要自己为自己而生存嘛，你不要管别人到底。
Yeah, I choose the others one.
Which others?
The one on the screen.
Which screen?
And then the others like.
What talk you?
Capitalism, that thing.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
Hey, that day you didn't come in, no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my dear. Okay, wait, give me a minute. I'm just saying, later you tell me what is beside capitalism. This capitalism is by Jiaxing. You maybe have other opinion. Sorry, how should you agree with me now? Yiting. Hello, Yiting. Can you answer me? Yiting, you agree now? You agree now? If you can come, you come. If your friend cannot come, why you bother the whole day thinking who can come, who cannot come? You're wasting all your brain juice to think of this when you can put your time, your quality time to be more productive in knowing how to study better or do productive things. You ask me once or twice, if I don't answer you, who is coming there? Of course, there are other reasons I don't want to answer you, right? I'm not saying you are eating. I'm not saying you are. Okay, so Hao Xuan, may I know what is your other reason? You cannot take capitalism, my dear, because just
humans lah.
Huh?
Humans lah.
Human,
Yeah.
So it's the humans that cause it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This one is from okay, so Hao Jen is here. 还有国人啊，国人还没有讲啊，国人 will be late 啊。Okay, good. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Later we'll decide who is coming the next. Okay, now this is the one we are talking about the 4 quadrant here. So everyone have to choose later on. So the first one is teach sustainable developments to ensure that there will be not so serious about climate change. Why are we doing this? Because we are doing this, like for example, in comprehensions or in a video, we are talking about listening comprehensions, or even in essay, if you want to write about sustainability, or even in the visual graphic text, or even in the editings. Okay. So next is I encourage research on sustainable developments, bring campuses and support local sustainability efforts, engage and share information with international networks. So out of these 4, I want you to choose. So Yaya, you have to choose one of them. Which one? Why? Let's say, for example, Yaya, you choose number 3. You need to explain to me. So Uncle Raymond, start first. For me, I think number 1 is teachable sustainable development is important. Being a teacher, I think it's good to advocate about teaching, to give my student to understand. Have you heard before? Ke Ying, Yi Ting, Mian Mian, Qiao Ling, Hao Xian, Han Ling, Tian Yu, and Ya Ye, and Warren, and Ziye, and Zachary, if you are watching the videos. Have you heard before? If you give the man a fishing rod, right? You will learn how to fish forever. But if you give them a fish, you only how to cook a fish, but you don't learn how to fish. Have you heard of this before? Sorry, can you get me that?
Isn't it give a man a fish and he'll be fed for a day? Teach a man to fish and he'll be fed for a lifetime.
Correct, yes. Have you heard this before? Yeah, Yuma? This is a feast spot really at the fables. Okay, this is English fables. It's very, very important. That means you need to let them learn their own way. For example, if your child fell down, okay, then fall down, not past tense, fall down. Then you say, oh, poor thing, come, mommy help you to get up. No, 自己跌倒自己爬，从哪里跌倒就从哪里从那边开始。You've heard this before, right? So the same thing, I feel that teaching sustainable development is important. Once you teach the person how the importance of sustainability, how to make sure that sustainability can change, make the climate change to be less painful, less miserable, and more interesting, then yes, I feel that that is important, because once you teach them, you're giving them the knowledge, you give them the experience, and just like you next time you go for internship, right? Whatever you study, you go to internship, say, 原来老师教我的这样可以用在真正的事实生活的 real life experiences. Okay, so I feel that teachable sustainability is the most paramount important that help anybody who want to make themselves important. For example, I hate gardening, Hao Xian. Gardening is very hot, right? Under the sun, then you plant. But do you know my this how do I say my this RC people, my resident when they finish planting their fruits when the fruits are ripe, they harvest with you. Wow, you see they share their watermelon, their papaya their 小白菜 their cactus the spinach Wow, 这个是我种的，我请你们大家吃。No, this is my harvest. Okay, it's on the house. I give it to you. Wow. Oh, okay. Why? What's wrong? You still can turn on. Just say hi. Hi, whoever is watching me. Hello. Unless you tell me, Warren, why? You're not using computer, then you use what? Oh my goodness. Your handphone? iPad, okay, iPad can see me. Hi. Jiaxing is still not in. Why cannot lah? Why you must lah? Okay, let's go. Ling, you start first. So can you understand? Go.
Don't understand.
You choose one lah. Okay, you hold on first. Okay.
All right.
Yi Ting, you start first.
I supposed to say like what is the most important to me?
Yes. Or you can say the most important, or you think that the one of them is essential about climate change and sustainability. 明白吗? Okay, for example, you think next time your son want to go to school, got 4 school ma, correct or not? Right. Let's say 4 school, A, B, C, D. I don't want to say which school. Okay, never mind, I say which school. It's a boy, your son. RI, Catholic, Hwa Chong, or St. Gabriel. For example, so which school you want to choose for him? So for example, you choose St. Gabriel, then your son or your husband or your whoever asks you, why you choose St. Gabriel for your son? Then you explain, get it up. You mean by let's go. Come. Let's go.
I think green campuses and support local sustainability efforts are the most important.
Why, please?
Because firstly, the green campuses, it serves as a space that like it kind of already promotes sustainability, like environmental sustainability. And then yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Well done, very good. I agree. I just want to make the raise up my hand to fix my camera. Get on. Today I cannot raise my hand. What else? Oh my God, seriously. I agree, the green campuses is, in fact, NUS and NTU, some of the schools, they are having this, seriously. It's kind of a bit different setup, which is good for them for learning purposes. Nothing wrong. Okay. Thank you. Don't want to stress you. How about next one? Qiao Ling?
I feel like number 1, teach sustainable development is the most important.
Yay! Why?
Because I feel like that's the only thing where you're actually doing something. Because when you
tangible result, okay.
Yeah, because when you teach, you already know, but the others is just encourage, support, engage, share. It's not really.
哎呦，你太过分了！就是说他们是纸上谈兵 talk only never no action. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Okay. What else? Makes sense,
Nothing else.
Thank you. Yes, I think the rest is just before you can do anything, it's good to have a plan, some teachable, then people can use it. Okay. What happened now? Hao Xian and yeah. Okay, Warren, are you able to talk? Want to?
Yes.
Okay. You hold on. So yes, you hold on. Okay, Ke-Ying, what about you? Which one? 1 to 3. 1 to 4.
I think it's the.
I beg your pardon?
I think it's the green campus and support thing. That's number 3.
Oh, why?
Because I don't know. I think you must have like. I don't know.
No, my dear, you cannot say I don't know in exam. You only got 3.5 months. Imagine, girl, this question come up in your comprehension passage or anything. Please do not IDK. Seriously, no more negative. Die 你死都要想到一些东西讲了. You cannot leave blank. Okay, seriously, please. All right, it's super important. You need to say something. Like just now what Yi-Ting saying, a few sentences is good enough. Sometimes the few sentences there's carry weight. Okay, come. I leave it to you, Ke-Ying, you hold on first. So you must say something, okay? How about you, Ya-Ye?
I think number 1.
Yeah, why?
I think it's important that we actually how do you say it? I feel I have to I need some time to think about it.
Okay, you choose number one. Okay, tell you why. Which number?
I'll say number 3.
Oh, green. Okay.
Wait, green campuses means like they built it in the school, right?
Yeah, of course. Yes, sir.
I'm not very sure about the green campuses part, but what I feel like support the local sustainable environment efforts is like, I feel like how do I say like people do not like give enough support, like they do not really care about what others are doing for them. It's like they don't really pay attention to it. It's like probably like when you see cleaners like just cleaning up the litters and stuff, no one really like bothers to like thank them or anything. Even myself, I don't really do that all the time. So that's why I say the support local sustainable efforts is kind of important.
Oh, this remind me, thank you very much. Every time when I'm staying in the HDB, every time when I see my my cleaner, the helpers who clean the place, usually they're from Bangladesh. I will greet them, I will do this to them, or I even salute to them, I even bow to them, I will even give a smile, or even give a thumbs up. I think that makes them a good day, tell you, right? You brighten their day because they do today. I may be wrong, I'm so sorry. Today they might think that I come here and do this kind of low class job, and people will not appreciate me. People think that I'm very stink. People think I'm very smelly. And sorry, I don't know. Sometimes I even give food to them during their Hari Raya, or when they are washing along my corridor, I will pass some packet drinks for them, or my mom will ask them to give them something for them to eat. Or sometimes when I pass something to them, I even tap on the shoulder and say, thank you, sir. Okay, because without them, today we will not have a clean Singapore. Okay, because I do cleaning before, okay, sweeping the floor in this like that in Starbucks, in other place, working in FME. So I know it's not an easy job. So I agree that green campuses is like people who build the campus in NTU, NUS, or Polytechnic, or JC, or even secondary school, where you have a rooftop gardens with all the plants to keep down to reduce down the hot temperatures. These are the things of children leaders that you are going to plan for this. And some of you might be architect. You'll be surprised. One of my students from St. Margaret, I call it the polka dot girls. Then she's always very angry. Is there any problem with my polka dot shirts? No, the polka dot girls. There's one song called Poker Face, right? Is there a song called Poker Face, something like that, right? By
Lady
Gaga, right? Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So now, guess what, Eating? She's now in NUS or second year architect, and came down to my pop-in. Hey, hello guys, when are you coming down to my pop-in to collect your voucher? Very disappointing. Hey, my harbor front is closing soon. I'm going to move into other place. But don't worry, don't worry. Your voucher will be extended. No expiry date for you guys. Okay, no expiry date. Okay, come back to this. So thank you, Tian Yu. How about okay. Ke-ying, are you able to say? Ke-ying, you say already, right? Have you said already? Yes, right. I can't remember. Okay, go back to you, Yaye. Oh, Yaye, you think first here. Han-Ling.
All right. Teach sustainable development. This one pretty basic, right?
Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one?
One. Just people go around to like schools and like mass gatherings, and we're like, oh yeah, sure. We will teach you how to live sustainability and stuff like that. Yeah, it happens pretty often. I think like again, I think I mentioned this in yesterday's class that most of the people teaching this are usually just people who are passionate about like sustainable development, and it's not like people go there for it as a job.
Absolutely, man, bro. I think you're going to be a very good father when next time you bring your kids to do sustainability, clean up the place.
No, lazy.
No. I beg to differ that because your daddy, your wonderful, your not so good daddy, your excellent daddy brought you last year or the year before many years to Cambodia, right?
Yeah.
I think you will definitely bring about your father legacy to continue with your son, because you want your son to feel proud of his grandfather. That is your daddy, and that legacy will continue to your grandson, and your son will continue want to bring. Actually, my father Han-Ling very lazy daddy one, but because I was inspired by my grandfather, Han-Ling will be Gigi. Hello, excuse me, but they say, Daddy, It's grandpa who brought you to Cambodia to change your life and to make you to be a different person, 对吗? So yeah, I agree. It's teach you 嘛，对吗？他 teach 你嘛 walk the talk, then you know how poor thing the Cambodian kids are. Right, very true. Thank you very much. That speak volume for your explanation for this one. That's what how should I say, fair enough. Okay. He just know how to give comments. Don't know how to talk one. Today I think he's having a period. Leave him alone. Okay, Warren. That's the best time to disturb you. How should I? Not happy? 打我啦. Okay, come, Warren, your turn.
Okay, wait, to clarify, we're supposed to say like which one we think does the most to help with climate change, right?
You decide. You think which one do you think is?
Oh, same, I also coughing.
Sorry, I think I recently take some medicines, new medicine, so it's a cough and my body's reaction is a bit quite quiet. Yes, you are right, Warren. You must take something that you think out of these 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you think is the most important to you? And you think that this point can help you to talk about sustainability and climate change. Welcome, Jia Sing.
I think like sorry, I'm also coughing. I think number 4 might be.
Oh, number 4. Wow, international network.
Wow. No, I don't know like what it means to be international, but I'm just going to infer that it's just the web in general because it's kind of international. Like you can put your opinion on Twitter and it's technically international. Yeah, so I think like now, right, in this,
I think putting your opinion on Twitter isn't just international, it's also just cancellation.
You're very bad. You're very bad, Harley. Okay, then I carry on, Warren.
Yeah, so basically, international cancellation aside, you can also like basically, right, in our generation now, there's a lot of people who would rather sit in their room all day to look at their phone and look at internet as opposed to going outside and socializing.
Very sad, it's true.
In my opinion, like sadly so which is why I think in order to reach out more, it is actually very a wise choice to post this information on the internet because it will reach more people. So like on one side, you have the young generation who looks at the internet a lot, and they will also like be more open to suggestions on the internet. And also on the other side, you have the boomers who is willing to believe anything they see on the internet. So if you put your opinion on the internet, they will believe you.
That remind me, if all of you know about what Blackpink and Jason Wang and all these celebrities, the moment they start to do this kind of sustainability, eco-friendly, all the fans will start to follow, right? 对吗, Charlie? You agree, you thumbs up, because I can't see your face. I don't want to leave you out because your camera is spoiled. At least you are truly camera spoiled. Not like people can see their face, so don't say, I cannot because of this. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Okay, just kidding. Don't be so angry with me, the two of ladies. Okay, just again, joke aside, I totally agree, Warren, that international platform is a good way to do it. Just like before you come in, Warren, you know about this Jasmine Chia, right? About talking about Singapore, and if you watch TikTok about Singapore and Malaysia and the missing of MH370 airplane, they was making a fun out of it. So they become international and saying that Malaysia got no Wi-Fi, no internet. It's like, oh my goodness, seriously. These ladies is a Singaporean and now it's in US, and it's like, no, I don't know what to say, seriously. Or just because he was a stand-up comedian and he want to say nonsense on that, just to use Singapore and Malaysia as a laughing stock, as a punching bag or whatever it is, I leave it to you. But that is a no-no. So you see, this international platform is already aroused Warren. A lot of Malaysian, 对吗, Tian Yu? A lot of Malaysian in TikTok, including I think Tian Yu also, Tian Yu is going to 叫一些兄弟去美国了。对吗？开玩笑，开玩笑。Okay. Yeah, but I think it's really bad. So I agree with you, Warren. International network is a platform to allow people to exchange ideas, to engage and share, to care about the environment. That's why got this Paris Kaito's conventions of Paris 2016 or 2019, every 2 years, got these conventions or seminars or workshop, or all the world leaders will come together to talk about climate change. Thank you. How about Yaya, your turn?
I think just like those who teach the sustainable development, they are usually quite passionate about it.
Yes. So you're choosing number 1, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Come.
I think that's the reason. Yeah, the people who are teaching it are quite passionate. We learn about it in school. We learn about it like on the newspapers. We learn it about it like almost everywhere.
Almost everywhere. Very true. But honestly, Yaya, do you think everyone really give a damn and follow? No, right?
No.
Yes. People still use plastic straw, right? Huh?
Yes.
Very sad. But then they do not know the 后果不堪设想, the consequences is going to be very bad for the next few generations. You know, plastic to dissolve the surface of the earth takes about 500 to 600 years. Oh my goodness, seriously. Then why are you still using? Why are you still having this? They don't care, you see. So it's good to have a teachable, is passionate about to go all the way up. That remind me of Yaya. You know, many 100 years ago, a lot of 不是道士，牧师啊，牧师 is priest 对吗？ Yaya, priest, right? Is it
Yes.
priest? No, the priest in Europe travel all the way to Africa, to certain parts of Asia or Southeast Asia to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And end up, most of them got killed. And they know that being get killed, they still want to go and spread. It's really, wow, 真的是难如登天. People will say you're crazy. But they still do the job, right? So same thing, you're right. They are passionate to spread the Bible, the gospel. It's just like, okay, 我们不要讲太远了，唐三藏就好啊。OK， 我去西什么取经啊？
西天取经。
谢谢，西天取经啊。可是当然那个孙悟空 is a part of the story but you can see go through, and this is a true story that he went all the way to India to collect the scripts and want to make what? To make sure that he is passionate about humans. You're right now, Hao Xuan. So what you choose the one human is true no. Of course, the human also is part of the reason to create all these problems. Surprisingly, I didn't think of that seriously. No, seriously, Hao Xuan, I didn't think of that seriously. I think of more to technology. But who came out technology? Human correct no?
Who created humans?
God. God. Sorry, I'm a Christian, so I will say God. Okay, thank you very much. You see, because of your point, you link up to so many things. Thank you. Yi-Ting, you say already now? No, yeah. So Jia-Xing, we are supposed to choose 1, 2, 3, 4. You're overseas, Jia-Xing?
No, not yet.
Are you flying off?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Oh, so I cannot see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn it. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, I'm so sad. Got you, man, bro. Just kidding.
Hey, Joe.
Huh?
Calm down, Joe. Calm down.
Okay, calm down. I'm glad you tell me to calm down. Okay, come. Yi-Ting. You say already now?
Yeah.
No, you're right. Okay, come.
Yeah.
Which one?
so,
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think 2.
2. Encourage research. Oh, cool. Come. Are you the cousin of Elon Musk? He like to do research. Come.
No. So for research, right? Like you can find out more things about how you can be more sustainable, and then like in a way like you can share your findings, right? And then
Yes.
I don't know, it's like when you do research, right, there'll be like, I don't know, you'll find something, and then it's like it'll make an impact in a way.
You're right, no? You know, just remind me, recently my son brought this don't know what micro bits. If you all know about microbits,
Bitcoins.
not bitcoins, bro, not cryptocurrency. The microbits,
Wait, is it like the small microchip thing?
something like that, to do some experiment like eating. Then they brought the beanstalk, the beans to grow, and then they brought the mealworms to turn into don't know what, the experiment, the research. You're right, eating. So this research actually to inspire, to give motivations and aspiration for kids to know about science, to know about sustainability for the research. So from young, they really start to know what about how to do recycle by, for example, the 1.25 liters of Sprite water drink, the the soft drink bottle, right? They cut away, then they can use the half of it to put the soil inside and then start to plant and make it like become a flower pot instead of buying a flower pot. So you can protect the environment by throwing the waste plastic bottle. It's true. Thank you very much. Jiaxing, what about you? What do you think about this 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one do you think is very important? Hey, because of you, Jiaxing, Hao Xuan decided to use others for humans. So instead of you capitalism, our dear friend got these humans. Okay, thanks to you, Jiaxing. Well done. Okay, what about you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you think is important to you? Eating, you say already, right? 可以，不是eating, sorry.
I would say 3, because like local efforts are more effective one. Because the government always got naysayers, always got old people saying that one will never work, one land, that don't try at all. But like at the local level, you can band together and just start working. There's no need to form like a council and to start discussing, to write bills, all that. There's no like red tape.
我给你做 MP 做 Prime Minister, I think this country will be not upside down. This country will be a lot of freedom of speech. I recently don't really agree freedom of speech too much. Sorry, guys. I don't mind your freedom of speech here in my class. You can say any damn thing you like. But in the real like Singapore society, I don't really support full 100% freedom of speech. Because sometimes full freedom of speech, Jiaxing, might create a lot of chaos, like a small country like Singapore. We cannot afford to have too much freedom of speech. Okay, seriously, that's my personal opinion. If you want to do social study, then you can talk to my Dr. Mian Mian. She will explain to you. You see the face already start to change already. Okay, thanks, Jiaxing. I agree with you. All right, so yeah, mentioned already. Jialing?
Oh, I talked already. I said.
Oh, you say already, Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Mian Mian, your turn, last one. What do you think about 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one do you think is important? Number 4, but I can't hear you. I only see your mouth moving. But you haven't unmute your mic. Why number 4? Oh, cool.
Number 4.
You choose number 4. Why? Why you think number 4 is important? No, don't say I think. You explain to me. All your classmates, all the leaders here explain, make their stand. So you need to tell me, you don't type to me. I'm not interested in your typing. I'm interested in your talking. Don't mind, thank you. You're going to have oral soon in July. Okay, you cannot be typing.
Because
even Warren is coughing badly. She also talked. I also not feeling well. I also control myself. Okay, come.
Because I think it's important to. I think it's important to get
I'm repeating like broken record. I think it's important. It's important.
It's important. No different culture.
So you're choosing number 4, right? Okay. Sorry, you're not saying anything. No, I'm so sorry. People say a lot, so it's just importance, culture, that's all. If this is a comprehension passage and if they ask you, you won't get marks. You must talk a bit more. No?
I'm not sure how to explain.
I really good luck to your oral, seriously. If you don't know how to explain, then you got problem in front of the examiner to explain, seriously. It's a very simple things you just mentioned. I think it's international friendship is important. Therefore, friendship can share resources to talk about eco-friendly, talk about climate change, because different countries, different peoples will share their different opinions and with their own research, allow them to share their research with other countries. Like for example, different countries, they have their own different scientists, their way of doing research. So there are different way of method of teaching their children how to be sustainable. So I feel that international networks will help to exchange ideas. You see? I have you say already. Thank you. Let's move on. If you're not saying anything, it's fine with me, because at the end of the day, you guys are the one who going to take the exam, not me. So the purpose of this platform is to help you to generate, because now it's school holiday, so I don't want to do stress for you. Because after these holidays, it's going to be very tense. Okay, I really prepare a lot of things for you all for preparing for exam. So thank you. Next, may I have Hanling, can you start off? Or Hao Xian, why not you start off the reading? Okay? 我们洗耳恭听，来。
What?
Read clown. Oh, sorry, read leader. Oh, sorry, I must listen to Hanling. Uncle Raymond, cool down. Okay, come. Hao Xian, I'm
Who's
sorry.
reading?
Hao Xian, can you read please?
So who's speaking?
You speaking. Thank you, Hao Xian.
Okay, I think I cannot hear. Hey.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I turn my volume up. Can you say it again?
Can you hear me? Can you start
Yes,
reading?
now I can hear you. Okay, what do you want me to do?
The difference.
Okay, the difference between climate change and sustainability is that climate change is creating issues on Earth and sustainability is creating solutions to issues on Earth. What does sustainable mean in climate change? In 1987, the United Nations Brundtland Commission defined sustainability as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. What is the importance of climate sustainability? We cannot maintain our Earth's ecosystems or continue to function as we do if more sustainable choices are not made. If harmful processes are maintained with no charge, it is likely that we will run out of
With no change, not charge.
With no change, it is likely that we will run out of fossil fuels. Huge numbers of animal species will become extinct, and the atmosphere will be irreparably damaged.
Cannot be repaired already. So what happened? What it says here, that we need to make sure that we have a plan. That's why you are just now you are talking about all this here. We need a plan to be able to substantiate, to be able to support, to be able to carry out a strong mandate by the governments of every single country to make sure the air is not getting up hotter, rising up the temperature, or making the earth, the glaciers to melt and become creating more natural disaster. But it's easier said than done, right, Hao Xian? We can say that 我明天我不要玩我的 handphone 我要用功的读书 But when tomorrow comes, you still want to say, never mind, I play 1 hour. Later I study. Then after that, 1 hour already, never mind, I still got another few hours to study, I play again. And by the time you play a few hours, you do other things, you play basketball, you sleep, you go to lunch, you watch TV, the time just passed by like that. And you only got 1-2 hours gone. So recently got this TikTok, very nice. This picture shows about a father putting 3 very strong bricks, 那个砖 Okay, below the third bricks, there's this renminbi $100. Okay, and then the other piece, the other one is also renminbi $100. Yi Ting, Ke Ying, and the rest listening. Is a piece of Qiaoling also. There's a piece of paper with all the Hanzi. Okay, like for example, san, tou, ren, okay, all these words with $100. So he asked the son to leave out the 3 bricks. Of course, the son can leave out, but with some effort and energy and strength, they take out the $100. Then he asked the son to read those words, and the son just read it and easily can take $100. What does this tell you, Ye? If you want to earn the $100, right? Carry on. What does it tell you?
You have to earn it with your own hard work.
You need a lot of energy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you think, the other one, no need to use energy, just read the words, you got $100, right? 对吗？一定。So the choice is up to you, like whether so this just now an hour ago, Ke-Ying, are you there, Ke-Ying? I don't want to see the ceiling, thank you. At least I see like eating like that, the hairstyle like that. Come down again, come down a bit. At least Mei is showing the nice hair clip, so nice, so pretty. Even though she looks more prettier. Come eat, Ke-Ying, please go down, go down, thank you. So you see, just now I do a simple test for my son. Right? His Chinese is very lousy. Okay, with the $2 from a dumbbell and $10 for the words that she is able to read. So same thing. The climate change is that you want to do the hard way now or do the easy way. The hard way is now we do the effort by taking away the plastic, all the things that will affect the environments or other things. Okay, get it? So the same things that we want to do the hard way or the easy way, just like study. If you think you want to spend more efforts just to earn the $2 or $100 a week, go ahead. If you want to use your brain power to stress your brain to earn the $100, beat it. So same thing as environment. You want to spend a lot of money to eat later on in the future, or you want to reduce it. Okay. All right. So thank you, Hao Shen, for reading this. So what sustainability goal is climate change? So this is number 13. Remember just now I told you, right, there's a lot of point system. Remember Han-Ling and Tian-Yu. Yesterday we talked about 70 sustainable, right? This is one of them. Okay, so this goal number 13. Tian-Yu.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Sustainable Development Goal 13, bracket SGD 13 or Global Goal 13 is to limit and adapt to climate change. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2015. The official mission statement of this goal is to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact.
Thank you, Ke-Ying, for bringing down the camera. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And guys like you, can you all come out a 17 point for yourself to study or not? As usual, today I was taking my MRTs to go to Jurong Point, Boon Lay. Along the way, I was reading this book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So one of the points says, in order to stay rich and more affluence with more money and other things is to what? Okay, but you're back already, I'll tell you. In order to make yourself able to study well, what is the first thing? Is it goal? Is it reality? Or is it dream?
What do you mean by those?
Okay, number one, what is the reality is that you need to pass your exam, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dream is that I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a lawyer. That is dream. But the reality kicks in is that before you can fulfill your dream, what must you do? Eating. What must you do?
Work hard.
Thank you. Xiaoling, what must you do? Before you become a successful businesswoman, what must you do, Xiaoling?
Plan.
Plan, thank you. Warren, what about you? Before you can be... Sorry?
No, sorry, I was eating.
I'm so sorry. Before you can... Okay, never mind, I'll leave you alone. How about Yaye? What do you think? What will you do? 事实生活中，那个是梦想啊 ，dream 是梦想。在现实生活中，你要怎么样？
怎么样去保护环境？
不是啊，对对，这个是怎么保护环境？可是我说实话，你 how can you be the dream to become one day you become a successful lawyer, doctor or businesswoman? That is your dream, right? 对吗？就赚很多钱嘛，对不对 ？So what is the reality now? 的现实生活现在现实是怎么样？
You are students who haven't even been to O level.
Yes. I want
and
to hear.
You didn't even went to a JSU. You didn't even have a university. So your path is still like stuck at O levels. You won't see what's gonna happen.
你现在要怎么样做？现在是6月9号，2023年。What is the reality for you now?
We have to face the O levels.
But before you face the O level, 你现在要怎么样做？ Now,
Our own level examination.
就是说那个是 O level 是 next year 嘛，对吗？可是你现在要怎么样做？
Our own level examination. Now end of year exam.
不是，乔林讲说 ，before I can have my dream to become a successful lawyer or doctor, I need to plan now. And then, Yi Ting was saying what? You need to work hard, right? Yi Ting, correct? Before I can become a successful lawyer, I need to work hard. And Qiaolin said, I need to plan. Okay, so these
Work
two.
hard now.
Huh?
Work hard.
Work hard also, right? Thank you. How about you, Han Lin Noi? How about Jiaxing? What must you do?
Stay alive.
I really, I always love to hear his answer. Yes, it's to stay alive. Very true, no? Yeah. You know, yesterday, the day before, I was watching TikTok until 3 a.m. The last part of my TikTok was so sad. You know why? I see everyone 20多岁就中 cancer, 就死掉, do all these things. They can't fulfill their dreams. So it's true. Yi Ting, Yang Ye, and Qiaolin plan and work hard. But if you don't stay alive with a healthy body, it's also useless. Thank you, Jiaxing. Very true. Ke-Ying, what about you? What is your plan? If you have 17 plan, 17 steps, what is the first thing that you need to do?
I'm not sure.
Cannot be not sure, sorry. I told you I don't like IDK and not sure. Must have an answer. What you need to do now in order to become successful in your future? Now. Today start. What must you do now? I really can't hear you. Please speak a bit louder. I'm so sorry.
Spend lesson time on games.
Okay, so this is one of your plans. Out of 17 plans, you spend lesser time on game. You need to work hard for both Ye and Yi Ting. And Qiaolin saying you need a plan to make sure that you stay alive. Thank you, Jiaxing. And how about Tian Yu? What about you?
Similar like what Jiaxing said, you have to be alive. Make sure your body is healthy and stuff.
Thank you.
If not, all your goals and stuff is useless.
Very true. How about you, Han Lin?
Work hard, work smarter.
Okay, thank you. How about you, Min Min?
Stay hydrated.
Oh, very true. True, especially the weather now, like stay hydrated. Fair enough. How about you, Warren? How about you, Hao Xuan?
Let's just cut to the more not obvious answers, because they keep saying like stay hydrated, stay alive. I got like two options. One, you say you wanted to be like a millionaire, right, or a lawyer, like you earn a lot of money. Quit school because like no reason, just quit school. So you got more time to learn on trading, cryptocurrency, and then even if you fail, just put like a little.
What is this Andrew Tate? What is this Andrew
You put a
Tate?
little money to it. Even if you put $1, right? If it goes up by a very high chart, you start like then you start earning like more money. You earn like 100 times more. Next, if you actually want to be a lawyer, then there's only one way. Just keep studying, because if you want to be a lawyer, it's only about studying and getting your N level and O level results. That's all. You cannot do anything else.
Sir, I salute you.
I was eating a durian, by the way. Anyone likes durian here?
No wonder I can smell all the way here the pungent smell of durian. 我闻到那个一股榴莲味道，鸡蛋糕不要跟我 share， 我最喜欢吃榴莲了 brother. Okay, Hao Xuan, joke aside, I really salute you. I think your answer is very, very true. Seriously, that's reality. In school, they don't teach you failure. If you fail, that means you either stay back or you're out of the system. Very sad. The only way is that either you quit school and learn the hard way and gain the money. Just like the one if you want to take the 3 bricks and take out the 100 RMB, or using the words to help you to take out the 100 RMB, it's still your hard work. I agree, Eating. It's still your hard work. Totally agree with Hao Xian. But sadly to say, in any system in the world, no school will allow you to fail and gain knowledge and become successful businessman. I just watched a TikTok. It say that if an interviewer to come in and I interview the person, if I ask, have you ever failed in any of career? If any, and the candidate will tell me, I never fail. I'm always very strong. I'm always positive. I think I don't see any failure in my career. And then he was saying that I don't believe it. I mean, it's good to have a failure in career. That means that this career didn't work out for you. I do have, okay, I do have my fair share. So then again, is that how honest you are and how committed to be resilient. Like last month, we talked about responsibility and resilience. And Hao Xian, you really go out for the answer. I must salute. That is a very wow answer. Seriously, I appreciate your answer. Seriously, that is one of the plan. Thank you very much, Hao Xian. How about you, Warren? Are you able to answer? If you have reality, the reality and the dream is two different things, Warren.
I'm sorry to say this, but she's currently eating eggplant salted fish rice.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay, so let's move on. So what is the Internet of Things for environmental sustainability and climate change? So this was extract from some of the Googles that I took out. So let's go. May I have who? Kain, can you read to the first paragraph?
Our world is vulnerable to climate change risks such as glacier retreat, rising temperatures, more variable and intense weather events, example floods, droughts, and frost, deteriorating mountain ecosystem, soil degradation, and increasing water scarcity. However, there are big gaps in our understanding of changes in region.
Carry on, I can't hear you.
And how these changes will impact human and natural systems, making it difficult to anticipate, plan, and adapt to the coming changes. The LOT paradigm in this area can enhance our understanding of regional climate by using technology solutions, while providing the dynamic climate elements based on integrated environmental sensing and communication that is necessary to support climate change impact assessment in each of the related areas, example, environmental quality and monitoring, sustainable energy agriculture system, cultural preservation, and sustainable mining. In the LOT, in environmental sustainability and climate change chapter, a framework for informed creation, integration, and use of climate change projections, and for continued innovations in climate and environmental science, driven by key societal and economic stakeholders is presented. In addition, the LOT cyber infrastructure to support the development of continued innovations in climate and environmental science is discussed.
Thank you. Whoever said just now about research, whoever say about teachable, in fact, all of you are correct. Okay, like the 4 circle here, the 4 quadrants here, you can call it, or even engage, like what Min has mentioned about research. Somebody talked about research as well, and teachable, and also about green campus. In fact, all these 4 is actually like the extract of what this person is talking about, the whole entire essay or entire news article or entire a research paper talking about how this climate is going to take place. Climate change is excuse me, now my turn to come. I'm sorry, excuse me. So you see, this climate change is so critical that it not only affects a lot of things from mountain to river to soil to infrastructures to humans' healthcare to even technology, whatever it is. So we must take the effort. That's what you meant. We must take the efforts to see how we can change this climate change. So when you are writing this essay or when you are reading this comprehension passage, the first thing comes to your mind is that, is there a solution? What is the impact? How can we solve this problem? Is the scientists and researchers are going to do something about it to ensure, enforce, and enhance that the Mother Earth is going to be intact? Seriously. And so it's going to be intact on that. Right. So last week I went to Jewel. For past 4 years, I never been to Jewel. Ever since I alighted from my Bali trips, that is 2019. Until now, the first time I went to Changi Port, wow, it's like so mesmerizing and say, wow, finally it's back to normal life. Finally, hopefully, last few years I see in the Facebook and TikTok, some of my friends went there, it was so quiet, so miserable, Was it I went there 2 years ago? I can't remember. Or the year before. I think I did went once 2 years before. But it was very quiet. But now the things are coming back. So same thing, like these environments like that. Because of this pandemics, suddenly nobody, I'll tell you, nobody traveled to Malaysia for the past few years. But today got jam. You took a car.
Yeah.
You took a car, got any jam?
A bit.
A bit, but I heard on the 1st of June, it was a record breaking for 2 million people. 2 million people traveling in and out, or was it into Malaysia? Okay, that was the highest number during the past 3 years of pandemic COVID-19. So same thing in this climate change. If we are not going to take care, all the plants and all the animals will extinct. Thank you, Yi Ting. Hey, Kering. Who's Yi Ting? Okay, where did I stop? Okay, so this is abstract. Okay, now let's go for this one. Sorry, I'm going to move on. So sorry. Okay, let's, may I have Yi Ting?
Do you ever think about the ways you are sustainable in your everyday life? Maybe you cycle to school, maybe you reduce, reuse, and recycle, or perhaps you do all of these things. How does this connect to climate change? Sustainability is used to tackle the issue of climate change in a variety of ways. Keep reading this explanation to learn more about climate change and sustainability.
Okay, so it's true by using the 3R, but there are people who are using the 4th R. That means retain, not reduce, retain whatever he has, or refrain from using plastic straw, refrain that okay, or retain some of the things that instead of throw away, instead of recycle, reuse. Can we make use of it now? Is it possible? It's okay, Warren, you just enjoy your meal. I just saw your message, so sorry, because I told you I got 3 screens, so I was looking at my center, but your message was on my left-hand side, so I saw it. Thank you. Just enjoy your food, okay, please, and enjoy listening as well. All right, so true enough, eating, that you need to know how to explain what are we going to do about it. Are we really, by cycling to school, does it help? May not know, because you know why? Eating. So imagine everyone is going to cycle to school, right? So everyone must buy tire, right? And then everyone must use rubber, right? Everyone must start to produce the metal piece of the whole body of bicycle. 这不是 back to square one? Yeah, initial stage you got to burn a lot of carbon to ship the whole entire bicycle to Singapore to sell, and then to have the rubber to cut down from rubber trees to make tire, blah blah blah. Then why don't we say walking? Walking is the best, or it's more healthier, right? But it cannot be walking from Jurong to Marine Parade, right? That's too far. Right. So retain relationship between climate change and sustainability. Back to you, Yaye, your turn.
There is a significant connection between climate change and sustainable development. Firstly, there are both factors that impact society and the environment. Climate change is presently a major global issue that impacts the environment and society in several ways. and sustainable development aims to reduce the impact of climate change that affects the environment and society.
So yeah. If you are now a very like what you say, you must have passion, right? You love to do the things, 对吗？可是现在你说啊，auntie uncle 给都啊走开啦，讲什么 sustainability 我吃都吃不饱了，跟我讲这些东西多么？你给我钱，给我买饭吃。哎呀，不要跟我讲这些无聊了 ，nonsense. Don't tell me all this sustainability. I don't care. Go and tell the American people. Go and tell the Westerner. Go and tell those people who talk about human rights and burning all the forests. Go and tell Indonesia. Don't go and burn the trees. All these things. So how? Yeah, you said, oh my God, is that so difficult? Yes, my dear. It's so difficult that, you know what it says here? How do we have to show? A lot of people knowing this. So I must say, we are right to be the teachable. So the next generation of yours, will be definitely better than my generations or even your great-grandmother generation. That means it's your grandmother generation, sorry. To me, it's my mom generations. And then even if I got your great-grandmother, that means another generation. All this generation may not understand this climate change, but you guys are starting to feel the effect of the weathers. Thank you very much. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's take a look at each of these two factors individually. And climate change, what is the definition of climate change? So climate change refers to the changes in weather patterns over a long period of time. Oh, okay, I see. Do you want to see this and many more infographics? So look at this. Oh my goodness. The temperature change in the last 50 years. This is really horrible. Increasing. From here all the way here. Which is this F is stand for the Fahrenheit. This is a Celsius. Oh my God. So this is the hottest, right? If it's increased. So this 2-1 is the hottest, plus 4 degrees. Oh my goodness. Well, this one, oh, no wonder, plus 4 degrees here. Oh, no wonder all the icebergs are melting. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ke-ying, the polar bear is complaining, no iceberg, 对吗？好绵绵，好悬崖叶。一听 is it poor thing? How come? It's only the North Pole. What about the South Pole? How come the North Pole is more seriously affected than the North Pole? Those of you who are doing geography, you have to understand how the Earth rotates, how the sun goes through, how this Earth go around through the axis of the solar system, the sun, sorry. So you can see the Earth is not really very healthy since 1956 until 1976. That's only this, baseline. So it's still, this one, sorry, this one, basing on this one. Oh my God. Okay, let's move on. So the picture speaks 1,000 words. So you have to do something about it. Let's go. May I have, who should I call? Jiaxing.
Climate change plays a role in determining the human landscapes and living conditions, which can impact both social and economic development. The impacts of climate change includes rising temperatures, rising sea levels, and extreme weather, droughts, flooding, storms. These impacts can lead to negative effects on the environment and society, such as land degradation, disease, death, and mental health issues. The effect of climate change is
Thank you. You see, every time, every paragraph, I would like to explain. But this time, Yiting, Ke-ying, Mian, Qiaoling, and Warren, I'm very lazy. I want Jiaxing to explain to me. What does this paragraph mean? I always like to hear his very cute and nice answer. Jiaxing, what does this paragraph mean?
climate change just fucks everyone over.
I beg your pardon, seriously, I didn't hear you.
Climate change just screws everyone over.
Climate changes what?
Climate change just screws everyone over.
Okay. Oh, climate changes kills everyone over. Wow. Yeah. Short, sweet, and sharp. Climate changes kill everyone over. True. Droughts, flooding, and storm. Right. Makes sense. So now you understand why every paragraph I want to explain. Yeah. Because we are doing comprehension. So when you have this habit, and all of you listening, Qiaoling, and Ke-ying and Yiting, when you are doing this, like every paragraph, you are doing your own explanation, own discussions, or own feedback, or own analysis. Your brain is thinking. So you say climate changes kill everyone. Thank you very much. In fact, the climate changes is destroying, has a strong impact on Mother Earth. As a result of these natural disasters, human beings is affected in one way or another. Oh yeah, well done, Jia Xing. Good. Next one, may I have Mian Mian, please?
The effects of climate change are most severe in developing countries. This is because these countries are less prepared to cope and adapt to climate change impacts, and because they heavily rely upon natural resources. This is why climate change, migration, and the overall tackling of the global issue are highly important.
Thank you, thank you. Sorry, just having a bad cough. Thank you, Mian Mian. You see, the effect not just only affect developing countries, the underdeveloped countries and the developed countries, in fact, also all affected. Because of they are the one who developing countries who want to provide some natural resources or even import and export goods to developed countries, is somehow also affected. And the underdeveloped is even the worst. They might not use the best technology to have the best environment to stay on. And maybe they start to use the very caveman primitive ways of doing things like cooking, like chopping out the trees, burning the forest or burning the certain part of the forest to recultivate their plantations, their crops. So that is also not just the developing issue, but overall. So now you understand now why I'm doing that. Every paragraph I'm explaining in my own words. I also want you guys in your comprehension, if I say, don't just read, and then do that question. Every time when you read a paragraph, you are not sure, go back to the paragraph, read again, get the feel, understand it. Seriously, don't just read quickly and then forget it. Because the more you practice like that, you are helping your brain to think better. All right, so next paragraph, may I have Han Ling, please? Thank you.
Ways in which climate change can be tackled include measuring the impact of climate change and finding strategies to adapt to the issue climate change presents. Although members of the public and companies are essential in partaking in the methods of tackling climate change, government involvement is also critical.
Yeah, so no point if the government is not involved and the government is just sit there and shake leg and don't do anything. Let the sorry. So let the citizen to do what they want. Oh my goodness, it will be very chaotic. In fact, the climate for that particular country will be worse. It will not be so live up to the best standards. And in fact, it will affect their health system. Okay, just like I'm talking about Indonesia. If the farmers do the slash and burns effect and 糟糕, it's going to be very bad. So it's not to be advisable to do this, like burn those. You have to use technology to do properly, but because it's very expensive, so no choice. When they slash and burn already got haze and affect our health. Stop procrastinating. Thank you, Han Ling. Stop procrastinating. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Stop procrastinating with our smart planner features for climate change and sustainability. Okay, so what are we going to do about it? So sustainable developments. These two paragraphs, may I have Hao Xuan, please? Are you able to read? How about you? Can you?
All right, sustainable development. Wait. All right, sustainable development is a means of maintaining development to ensure the needs of society are met presently, but also in the future.
Get it? So it's the past that we have screwed up the whole entire earth. Now the present is to make sure to maintain and protect so that the future will enjoy a better peaceful lifestyle. Carry on.
Human development can negatively impact the natural environment as advance in science and technologies cause environmental harm. However, sustainable development attempts to reduce the development impact created on the environment and promotes ways in which society can adapt to the issue that climate change presents.
So, Hao Xuan, I know maybe you're enjoying your durian. As you can see, you are absolutely totally right. Human development has a greater impact to the whole environment. Well done, human developments. So it's very true. What you say is true. Other factors, human developments. Very true. It's not overpopulation, it's human development. Thank you, Hao Shen. Well done. The three main elements of sustainable and developments are social, economic, and environmental. Take note now. This sentence is very important now. Please, if you can highlight and write down somewhere in your books, social, economic, and environmental is the impact of sustainability and climate change. So what is a sustainable development policy? Back to you. These two paragraphs, may I have? Let me see for how many more. Okay, these are all not so bad. Okay. Your turn, Kai.
Some policies aim for sustainable economic, social, and environmental development. These policies can help to remedy impacts associated with climate change, of which include natural resource depletion, mass consumption, and the effect of pollution.
Carry on.
Sustainable Development Goal 13 is climate action. This goal aims to combat the impacts of climate change by enhancing education and awareness of climate change and its effects.
So you're right. Pollution is one of the reasons that resources are depleting, getting lesser. And this climate change is also talking about education, which is tick shy, which is the first circle that we are talking about here. This one. Okay, and it's true, very true. Thank you. So it kind of links. So using our pictures to talk, it also links to this. So this is goal number 13. There are total 17 goals to reduce climate changes. Okay, thank you. May I have Charlie?
Additionally, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, are 17 different goals that attempt to improve our world through sustainable development. Some goals include the aim to end poverty, protect land and marine species, ensure clean water worldwide, ensure gender equality, and tackle the climate issues. Don't forget to take a look at the explanations of Sustainable Development Goals to understand more about the 17 goals.
I urge you, if you are doing your geography lessons, your subjects, I think you should look at these 17 goals. In fact, all these goals will help you in your geography about your essay writing. Seriously. Hello, Uncle Raymond. End poverty, what got to do with sustainability and climate change? Poverty 就是没有钱吃嘛，他们就是乱吃、乱什么、乱用。Recycle, reuse, and reduce. Why got to do with sustainability? Yes, because poverty is one of the reasons that causes sustainability issue as well as climate change. Because they might anyhow dump their rubbish because they are not knowledgeable enough. That's one thing. Because they do not have enough information to help them. That's another thing. And because they are poverty, they don't care really. They only care for their survival. They don't even bother whether I can survive the next day or the next week or the next month or even the next year. I'm just live by the days to ensure that I'm able to support myself. I don't care what is sustainability or climate change. So if we can end poverty slowly, surely, definitely they will be away from this anti-climate change or anti-sustainability or even climate change. So climate change and environmental sustainability. May I have Yaye, please? These two paragraphs, please. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, let's go.
The environment is a huge event linked to climate change due to the impact climate change has on the environment. This means that environmental sustainability is crucial in reducing the impacts of climate change. Environmental sustainability focuses on sustainability within the natural environment. This includes conserving the natural environment as a whole, including resources within nature, such as clean air and clean water, as well as wildlife for future generations.
So when you say clean water, clean air, for example, Yaye, I'm not sure if daddy, mommy drive, but sometimes when I drive, I park my car, I will let the motor to run, the engine to run. while waiting for my father-in-law or my family members, because I fetch my father-in-law. So nowadays I will switch off my engines, right? It's one way of sustainability within the sustainability. Environment is very important. If environment is like, like now I am not sure, your place got this thing called a place just only for smoker only. Okay, 我不知道你的家那边有没有，我家这边附近就有一个 smoking corner. That means all the people will go to the corner and smoke. You cannot be out of this. If you are out of this a certain meter away, you'll get fined. So Singapore is a fine city, F-I-N-E, fine city, very fine. So this is one way to contain the environment so that you will not pollute the air through smoking. Does it help? You say 一支香烟、两支香烟，哪里可以做到中间 ？No, all small little efforts, they are very important to make the environment cleaner, clean air, clean water. Seriously. Okay, sorry, not against anybody. You know, 印度有一条河the river. So you know the river, they will shit and bathe and eat and drink and whatever, and bath and do anything there because they call it a holy river. A holy river. Oh my goodness, holy. Do you dare to swim there? Do you want to drink and wash your clothes? No way. But to them is, hey, this is a holy river. God bless us. Then you can see those dogs, cats, cow, sheep all die, carcasses floating in the river. I still holy, I don't know. You can decide. 很怕人在印度以前黄河有这样吗 ？Yes, 黄河 and Yangtze River, 长江跟黄河。But now, if you've been there, you look at the river, it's totally different. It's a mindset. It's the government need to play a part. To be honest, seriously. All right. Can you continue this?
Governments, companies, and members of the public can all contribute to environmental sustainability. The table below shows the 3 different scales at which action can be taken to tackle the issue of climate change.
Thank you. You see the company here, you see, up to you. This is a very good table. Please take note. I just go through 2 because I need to go through the face-to-face in case people last minute lock off. Please don't lock off now. It's very important. Please do not lock off. Somebody lock off already? Yeah.
I mean, I've not been keeping track, but I think there's more people than the meeting started with right now.
No, I'm talking about Mian Mian. I'm not talking about the rest because, I need to know. I was about to do something that she just locked off like that. I don't know what to say. Okay, introduce loans. Okay, for example, introduce loan and grants, green investment. True. Also, so after your university, you graduate, Ke Ying, Qiao Ling, okay, Warrens and Yiting and Jiaxing, all of you. After your university graduate, if you want to do something about sustainability and eco-friendly project, you can get loans from governments. And if you have all these, they will be very happy to pump in money for you. Trust me. They will enjoy to pump in money for you. They will help you a lot. I ask my, Okay, so then the members of the public also can use on your products. Okay, I need to stop here for a while because I know some of you need to rush off something. So can I have a quick one? Okay, whatever you're doing now, can you please stop and pay attention to this graph here? Ziye may not be coming in soon, so I think it's not coming in. Ziye, Hao Xian, are you coming in for this?
I don't really know. I gotta check.
No, you must tell me now if you can, because I need to prepare the food, the accommodation, the table, okay? And then, of course, I need to set up paper 1 or paper 2. You can see from this group here, okay, these are the people coming on certain days already. Okay, these are the people who are coming on the 12th and the 16th. Okay, from Sec 2 already. So tomorrow I'll be asking the Sec 1 as well as my Sec 4 students. Okay, the other group of Sec 4 students, as well as Gerald is not coming, right? Gerald still haven't replied to me. Okay, so may I start with Warren, are you coming?
No.
Huh? No.
No,
Not coming, right?
no, I'm not coming.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I'll just put Warren not coming. Okay, so Tianyu, you coming, right? 12 of 6, 14.
That 14.
14, Okay, thanks.
14 for me also.
14 for you also, So it's Thursday, Hey, where's your name,
Thursday or Wednesday?
Hey, Wednesday. Sorry.
Okay, can.
I say, sorry. Hey, where's your name, Oh, sorry, here. So you're coming Wednesday. So Warren not coming. Hao Xuan, you coming or not? Jiaxing, are you coming? Or Jiaxing, you'll be away, huh?
Yeah, England.
Oh, England. Hey, say hi to my cousin, Ken. King Charles. Thank you, Okay, he will give you a royal treat. All right. Thank you. How about you, Xiaoling? Are you coming?
No, I'm not.
You're not coming. Okay. Yiting, are you coming?
No,
Huh?
I'm not coming.
Okay, thank you. How about Kerling? Are you coming?
No.
No, none of the days, these 2 days cannot, Okay. Yaya, are you coming?
No.
No. Okay. So these are the people not coming. Who else? Only these two and Hunter, no news. Hao Xuan, are you coming?
I'm checking my schedule.
Sorry?
I'm checking my schedule.
Okay. Yes, Mian Mian.
I need check also.
Okay, by tomorrow, if I don't hear you, that means I'll take you as not coming out because I told you I need to prepare the exam paper and the food to tell the restaurant that my friends that I need to cater food for you all free of charge, of course, please. Okay, it's my little complimentary for all of you coming for the exam. Okay, but don't worry, those who of you cannot make it because they are maybe away for overseas. Don't worry, Uncle Raymond will plan for the next one. The next one will be very simple, will be most likely on Saturday. All right, Saturday, what time? I will let you know. So you may come down as which Saturday you can book yourself, all right? So I'm just planning because definitely all of you must need a face-to-face at least once to complete a full exam paper. And please, excuse me, Yiting, these are all free. This lesson will not be counted inside your GLC. You no need to, let me repeat, you no need to pay a single cent for this lesson. It's free of charge. Everything is free to show my appreciation to you, and I just want to help you. Okay. So if you change your mind now, even you say not coming after, unless you are going overseas like Warren like that, okay, so different story, But because you are still in Singapore, but you think too far, you cannot make it because of that. But please make time 10:30 in the morning to 12 o'clock. Okay, that is these 2 days only. Monday, 12 and 16. So these are the people coming. It seems like only one student. Oh no, I think Galvin is coming, but the other Sec 4 student is coming. Yeah. So yep, there's 12 is only 2 students, but 14 will be more students. Okay, I'll see those people in the 14. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let me save it first before I lost the video. So more or less, you know who is coming. So on the 12, there's only 2 persons. On the 14, there'll be more. Wow, can't wait to see you all. All right. So the next thing is that the impacts, the insists of company has environmental sustainable policy. They put sustainable policy into this place so that people will know that, oh, this company got this logo called eco-friendly, eco-sustainability. Then I would like to work with this company because they have less carbon footprint. You know what's carbon footprint? Okay, if not, you Google it. It's something like how much you travel on the public transport or your own private cars or aeroplane that you travel for business class or whatever. Okay, so use sustainable products that use less plastic. So this is the members of the public and the company. So what the government can do, what the company can do, and what the member of the public is called the MOP, member of the public, sorry. All right, so then we have to talk about the introductions of the policy that protect the natural environments. So Singapore recently got one piece of land was being accidentally Okay, like accidentally, you know what it means by accidentally, you know what's the meaning of accidentally, right? Yeah, why you suddenly so far away? So scary. 我过来就要看你，我吓死我嘞，真的吓死我。Because I don't see the screen there, I usually don't see. Then suddenly 看到我的这么远，我以为是谁，吓死！哎，不要这样嘞，我今天有点不舒服，你不要吓我，等下今晚睡不着。So this one is something that 那些我忘记我要讲什么了，我被你吓到了。开玩笑，开玩笑。So okay, I know already. So this sustainability is very important. When you have sustainability, people will want to work with you, want to do something with you, and allow you to know that you really have the environment to save. At the same time, like for the one I talked about, this piece of land, these people accidentally bulldoze and clear out all the trees. I think in Kranji or Lim Chu Kang or Choa Chu Kang. So there was a big news in the mothership and newspaper say, oh my God, end up the contractor had to pay a large sum of money. So-called like they are like part of it deforestations. So that's an environmental law. So now you see, whatever you study, actually you need a lot of knowledge. You need to read a lot if you want to go A level. Seriously. 你不要纸上谈兵，嘴巴讲我要去 A level or A level. You need to read a lot now. That's the best time for Set 1, 2, 3 to read a lot. Set 4 may not have time already. Set 4 is really to start to preparing those subjects that are not strong already. If you want to read a lot now, of course, then you have like what Yi Ting or Ke Ying was saying, right? Cut down your gaming time, seriously. But please continue to play your game, seriously. Right? Genshin. I know people is laughing at me already. Yeah, I know. But I know this one way to distress, but please control yourself not to play too many games for these coming 3 months. Seriously, you will have a very drastic impact because your brain will be reserved for gaming already. No, not so good. You see? So you need to be conscious that carbon footprint. Okay, that is the one we are talking about. Okay, so we will stop here. I know some of you are overseas. I really appreciate that you are now overseas and still listening to me, and some even on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And their timing might be different. Timing, some will be 10 o'clock. Some of them are in Vietnam. Okay, whatever it is, enjoy your holiday. So I will continue about agreement on climate change and trade and sustainability. This is very important for those of you who are doing social study. Okay, globalizations. Okay, so we'll talk about this in how many slides to go and then please use this word. This is your homework. If you can, please use these words to make sentences. Ke Ying, Yi Ting, and Ya Ye and Qiao Ling. I'm not sure how many words you can use this word to use for sustainability as well as climate change. For example, sustainability is good for everyone, but due to some bad decision maker, it makes climate change, something like that. All right, so you can say, in order to defeat people who are, this one is not a good idea. It is not difficult to take actions to reduce carbon footprint, and it's easy to say to be done, but we need some action to carry out. I think not very good as an example also. Just use that, just something I can't think of it. Dry and wet. So there are so many words here. These antonyms. You can use the words. That means if you are using these 2 words, you are supposed to form a sentence. Thank you, Warren. Dig swallow skull. Oh my God, goodness. Okay, ever and never, you can form this sentence into one using climate change and sustainability. How many sentences? As many as you can. But don't give me 5. Don't waste my time marking 5 sentences. You want to give me more, then you don't give me 5 sentences. 不要浪费你的时间或时间. At least 10 and above. Okay, so this is one homework. And of course, oh my goodness. What have I done? My screen's only, oh shucks. Okay. So what, let me see. Okay, this is what I talk about it. So take note. If you can, you can print this out. Okay, use all the words here as many as possible. But then you say, Uncle Raymond, can I use this word? But I don't want to use sustainability and climate change in like resilience and responsibility, volunteers, sports, any other things, the past few topics that you have learned from me. I leave it to you. No problem. But Warren, before we go, can you please, and Jiaxing said already. Warren, which one do you think is the biggest impact?
greatest impact on to Mother Earth.
Yeah. Is it pollution? Is it technology? Is it war? Is it overpopulation? Or is it other reasons? Like Jia Xing talked about capitalism and how Xuan talked about humans. Is the cause, is the main greatest impact to Mother Earth? What is yours?
Probably the biggest impact on Mother Earth.
How come got no echo for my voice?
You hear me? Evolution.
Ah, so other reason
Yeah.
evolution.
No, I think like evolution is both a natural process and a process that like will drastically change Mother Earth.
Okay, this is your homework, please. That means you got two homework. One is using the antonym to describe about sustainability and climate change. The other one, whoever you have chosen here. So give me about 100 words, 80 to 100 words, why you choose pollution. Last week, all of you have seen your answer already, right? You can go back to your YouTube and refer it and check your YouTube. But if you can, please, I prefer you to write, write, okay? I like telling you, always like to write, telling. Thank you very much. I like this, I have not seen you writing. Maybe you can start writing and show me your handwriting. As well as Yiting, yes, Yiting, and show me your handwriting. Well done. Ke, please, okay? And Hao Xuan, for the past 6 months, you only, I think, hand me 1 or 2 homework. So I hope that you can hand me this homework. Thank you very much. Okay, and Tian Yu as well and Han Ling, okay? So for the giant list of words, we have to link it to, yes, you can link it to sustainability. You can link it to resilience or responsibility for the past few months of topics that Uncle had taught you. So for example, January, we taught you about education and skill. February, we talked about philanthropy and volunteerism. March, we talked about sports and property. April, we talked about culture and fashions. Last month, we talked about resilience and responsibility. And this month, we talked about sustainability and climate change. So those giant words of antonyms, yes, you can talk about anything. But of course, my first choice will be sustainability and climate change lah. But if you don't feel like doing it, I don't stop you. You can do it. How many sentences? Minimum 10. Is there a maximum? No maximum. Do as many as you can. This is one homework here, and plus, of course, this homework here. Where are we? Give me a minute. Oh my God. My bad. I'm so sorry. That's not right, man. Where the hell is it? Oh, come on. This one. So Warren, so you can talk about evolutions that's caused about due to this greatest impact, which is true. I would say it's wrong, okay, but I would like to hear from you lah. How many words? 80 to 100 words. You want to write 200 words, 300, 400, 500, I don't care. You want to write the entire essay, I don't care. But make sure there has 5 paragraphs. You want to write an essay, at least 5 paragraphs. But if you have time limits or whatever reason, may oversee 1 paragraph, 100 words is good enough. Seriously. Yeah, am I recording? Oh my God, thank God, I'm recording. Okay.